Welcome everyone, this is Louis and right now you're watching Time to Side Trails and we are here at Hanry Van Sickle. Right now we're located 35 miles southeast from Reno, Nevada and 12 miles southeast of Truckee and east from Sacramento, beautiful cities. So I was around here at Hanry Van Sickle, arrived in Carson Valley in 1852, settled near Ogandola, nearby Nevada because this area is part of California. Before becoming the state in 1864, were travelers, the Pony Express during the 1800s, so he was part of it, and was his storage house or something. Now we're here at the park. Now I guess it's like a personal residence. This is a beautiful area. We're in Lake Tahoe. South of Lake Tahoe, we can see all the gondolas right here going up in the mountain. So Sickler Station was located along Carson route of the Overland Emergent Trail. So the Emergent Trail starts, I believe, over here towards, you see all those poles on the gondolas. So he always had a entrepreneurial spirit, always around doing this type of horses, and well known for the first master of the Kingsbury Grade on the wagon road. All the wagons used to pass around here, built of 1860s. So imagine all the wagons over here passing by this beautiful location in, now it's a state park. See, now it says here Van Sickle State Park. It was, I guess, named after him. And that's the I believe like a storage place he had. Very old / personal residence now. So the road, it was shortened travel distance by 15 miles between Sacramento and California and the Comstock of the silver miners in Virginia City, Nevada, saving around a day of travels, was well worth the 1715 round trip. So the toll road of 1863 received netted around 190,000. Van Sickle sold the road to Douglas County here in California for $1,000. Imagine, he netted 190,000. That's a shitload of money. The surviving lone haul, Sam Brown, attempted murder in 1861 to Sickle kill the famous outlaw and become the Carson Valley leader for the next 20 years. In 1894, Van Sickle died at the age of 72. The runaway of the horses of Heavenly Gates and posted in the rancho. Crashing him, he was buried in the Gondola Cemetery, located that way. Look at this. This is very nice. Who became his final resting place in the Van Sickle's place. To tell you about the markers over here, Henry married Miss Julia Van Heck, his second wife, in 1870 and built all of this. So some people said that Van Sickle is a heroic, legendary, will be associated with his killing of his murder of Sam Brown's. Murder him, I believe, or he murdered him before. It was actually an unnamed person of interest. So they were like drunk or something, and they were Van Sickle, who was not drunk. He said he wasn't afraid. After he got a couple shots or something, or with many shots, he was actually engaged with a come around in the corner and loaded both barrels of his gunshot at his close range. A very quick vigilance was initial, who 2 days later the jury brought come to his death, and just dispensing of all wise providence. So around over here is actually the state lines of Nevada and California. I'm gonna show hopefully with my drone, or I just show with the picture. It was a wise state to know that he's the first person to bring this type of wagons and everything together in the state of California and the state of Nevada. This is just a little bit because we're here on vacation. I'm going to different states right now. Actually here in California. You guys know that I only specialize mostly in California and historical landmarks like this. I was passing a lot of cool historical landmarks. It's not that we didn't have time, it's because I have my kids with me and it's a little bit hard doing this type of historical landmarks with the kids. And how much I love to give you a lot of different historical landmarks. This is One, a pretty cool, kind of retractive, my wagon stagecoach. This is one of the people who put together the stagecoach, also passed over here, gave them some type of community when they're passing by during the Lake Tahoe area. I guess he charged a lot for his crossings because I guess it was like a toll road, and this is one of the first toll roads around here in California and the crossing of Nevada. And also I forgot his band. He donated 542 acres of land to the Nevada Division of Parks in honor of his grandfather, who's Hanry of 20 years by the state park holders. So we know that he ended up with the land in the Immigrant Trail. He built actually a 2-story hotel in the 1850s. Mostly the first subterranean stations and immigrants would have been seen entering Nevada in the last station before they began their journey over the Sierra Mountains. The hotel had a bar, a store, a huge kitchen for guests. There were soon 5 barns care for immigrants and livestock. The goods and soul of the immigrants in the blacksmith shop and make their final repairs on wagons. The hotel was actually torn down in the 1910 to the 1950s. It was mostly a little bit of evidence the stone outhouse building was ever starting there. So this is the gondola going towards the mountain that is called Heavily Ski Resort Observation Deck. So the observation is beautiful, breathtaking, and scenic point views of the Lake Tahoe. So the wife is pretty much enjoying all of this with my 2 kids, and she's right there. Took a ride going up to the mountain to see the beautiful views of the Lake Tahoe area. And I couldn't come because I was filming this video during that time they were going up there. And now we come back where we came from, and this is actually part of the ranch. And the ranch over here is actually a residential place. Somebody lives over here. They have a lot of cameras, as you can see right there. And somebody lives there. I don't know who lives there, but somebody now resides in that place. So right now, let's go take a look for the state lines of California and Nevada. So while I was going right here, I was pointing my drone, and I was, I guess, going a little too fast, so my drone kind of spit out and go all the way down to the ground. I went able to retrieve it, and good thing it was in working order, because I went look for the Nevada and California lines. And you can see right here, I was walking upwards because it was a little bit far, almost half a mile away from the location where I had to be at from the property lines, Nevada line. So I was just only waving right there saying hi, and you guys can see me that I was just going around. I was really stoked because one place I was in the Nevada side and the other place I was in California side, so that's pretty cool. As like a memorial, the late grandfather of Hanry Van Sickle, Jack Van Sickle, donated 542 acres of his land to the state of Nevada. And that's how you see over here, there's a state line created from the state line park of Nevada to the state line in California. Purchased adjacent land. Van Sickle's family formed Crest with the connection with the park and community of South Lake Tahoe area. So this is Hanry Van Sickle. This is Time to Side Trails. I'm a real estate agent in California. Please subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, press here or press there. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, bye.